Hey guys, and welcome to another episode focusing on The Legend of Zelda for Wii U, or at this point as it seems, the NX. In this episode, I want to talk about a quote given by Miyamoto that seems to have been overlooked by many. In an interview with the Associated Press, Zelda creator Shigeru Miyamoto spoke about several topics, including the solution to sold-out amiibo figures, an upcoming Mario animated film, and next year's open-world Zelda title. When asked about The Legend of Zelda for Wii U, one of the more interesting things Miyamoto mentioned was that one of the things we're working on right now is that as you play, the world will change and be affected by what you choose to do. We have seen this somewhat in past Zelda games such as Lake Hylia filling up after beating the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, the Mountain Village turning to spring after defeating Got in Majora's Mask, and let's not forget the choice of giving Kalin's letter to Karain or the hand in the toilet. Though most of these events are required to complete the game, Miyamoto's quote from the interview makes it seem like choices are going to play a more important role. Maybe failing certain side quests will be irreversible. If we remember in Majora's Mask, we can help save the cows from the aliens, a side quest overlooked by some. If we are successful, we are rewarded with the Chatu Ramoni, a special milk that allows us to have a full magic bar for 3 days. If we fail, then we are left with the consequences until we play the Song of Time. In Zelda for Wii U, your choices could have a more permanent impact. Nintendo makes it seem like we will be able to conquer dungeons in any order we choose. Maybe simple things like completing dungeons in a certain order, helping in one village before another, choosing to do certain quests before other quests, failing or taking too long to finish a quest will result in very different outcomes. For example, maybe a side quest will exist that ends with a bridge being built for a village, such as in Ocarina of Time with the Carpenters and Gerudo Valley. But the land on the other side is filled with monsters that the villagers are unaware of. In order to clear the land of monsters, we must conquer the dungeon located within the area. But for whatever reason, we choose to go ahead and complete the side quest, resulting in the bridge being built. We think we are doing the villagers a favor, but in reality we cause more harm than good, and the village is invaded by enemies. So we must rush to find and conquer the dungeon to clear the land of enemies. Another example using the bridge, say we have to do a simple quest such as delivering milk or a certain item on time, like the side quest in A Link Between Worlds or delivering the pumpkin soup in Skyward Sword. But the only way to make it on time is by the bridge. If the bridge isn't built yet and we arrive too late with the item, maybe the villagers of the town will be upset and not help you out on your journey by raising the prices of items you can buy within the village. But if you make it on time with the help of the newly built bridge, they will be grateful and help you on your journey by giving you hints at where items, a fairy fountain, or a dungeon is located, or selling items and potions at a cheaper price. The obvious meaning behind Miyamoto's quote to me would be to expect multiple endings based on your decisions in the game, similar to games like Mass Effect, or the possible different endings in Majora's Mask. If you fail to save Termina in Majora's Mask, we see the world destroyed by the moon. But if you end up destroying Majora's Mask and saving Termina, you'll be surprised by Dawn of a New Day, where we see all the people in Clocktown celebrating. It seems like Nintendo is pulling a lot of inspiration from all the quests within the recently remade Majora's Mask. It was easy to catch all of the different outcomes in the game due to being able to reverse time, but in Zelda Wii U, maybe our choices will be more permanent, which means no second chance on saving Cafe's relationship, and no second chance at getting the sweet Chatu milk. Which means by replaying the game and making different choices, we could in return see completely different items, not just having different story outcomes. One thing to be sure of, this will add an incredible amount of replay value to the game, just to witness all of the different outcomes from the different events and all of the different choices you can make. Alright everyone, that's it for this episode. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and thumb up. And as always, thank you for watching.